You know, let me talk to you guys about something. You know, I mentioned this during my Topics on My Mind live stream this past Saturday. And I mentioned it because of what Mysterious Mr. Enter had to say in his video. You see, the Mysterious Mr. Enter recently did a video about the online harassment and bullying, cyberbullying, and trolling that he's been getting, and how he's become a target. Well, the one thing that I mentioned in my live stream when I brought that up as one of my topics was how it could also cross the line. Basically, like I said, when I say cross the line, I'm talking about involving family, which you're not supposed to do. And as I mentioned in that live stream, and I'll mention here, several nights ago, my mom gets this message on Facebook from somebody, I don't know, I'm not going to mention the name, but she gets this message on Facebook about someone telling her about me liking My Little Pony, and oh, he likes to look at the buds and all that, and just really like, dude, why are you mentioning this to my mom? Why are you saying these things to my mom? Yes, I'm a fan of MLP, but I am a fan out of respect, and because of that respect, I became more than just a regular, oh, I'll check it out, and hey, it's got my respect for becoming what it is. I became part of that fan base, that community of bronies and Pegasisters. But what I'm saying is this. My mom ended up getting this. She didn't know why she was getting it. Mostly I'm thinking because she got tagged in one of the pictures me and my sisters would take, and we would tag her in it. I don't know. Maybe they saw that she was a friend of mine on my friends list. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, she did not appreciate that. And I can tell you right from the start, when she read to me what was sent to her, and I looked at it myself, as I mentioned on the live stream, and I'll mention again here, you could tell it was a young kid. It was a young, teenage, probably middle school kid that thinks it's uncool for adult males and females, middle schoolers and high schoolers, to like something like MLP, FIM, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. They think it's uncool. It's not the hip thing to do. And that's why you have them trolling you. And that's why, in this case, you have them crossing the line and involving family. Well, let me say this. Everything that the Mysterious Mr. Enter said in his video, I completely agree with. Because I believe even he acknowledged that most of these trolls, these cyberbullies, are nothing but young kids that think it's uncool and unhip to do certain things. Like, oh, it's uncool and unhip to dedicate your channel and make a living, if you will, off that channel, reviewing videos, or doing videos reviewing and talking about animation and da. And it's like, what's your problem? If you don't like what we're doing, talking about, why are you watching? And again, basically what it is, and Mysterious Mr. Enter said it best, is it's basically, and even Matt Burnett said it best, that basically a lot of these trolls are just young kids that see that it's a hip, trendy, cool thing to do to troll and cyberbully people online because of the likes or the dislikes. Heck, I even mentioned as an example that, hey, what do they want us to do? What do they want us to do, huh? Do they want us to, dedicate our channel to nothing but live game streaming play of Fortnite? Is that what they want? Because they're not going to get that if that's what they want. Do they want YouTube to give them certain material because they're going through the moments or the life-changing moments? That's not going to happen either. The point is, it's one thing to tolerate and remove the comments of somebody that's a cyberbully and a troll off your YouTube page or your videos that are on your YouTube page. It's another to block them, which helps. It's another to report them, which at times helps. But it's one major thing to do something that you're not supposed to do, and that's cross the line and involve family. So let this be a message to anybody listening. You want to troll? Fine. But there's an old saying, if you don't like what you see, then you don't need to watch it or even talk about it. Okay? That's about it. You don't need to talk about it. You don't need to pay attention to it if you don't like what you're seeing. And if you want to be cyberbullies and troll and all that, hey, yeah, go ahead. That's your business. There's an old saying that Mr. Enter even said would probably happen to people like them. And that's karma. Karma coming back to bite you in the you-know-what. Because we get it. We've noticed. It's pretty much a done deal. It's pretty much a done fact that a lot of these trolls are just young kids in middle school, high school, or just entering that phase that think it's unhip and cool to like certain things. So I'm going to say it like this. Hopefully parents are listening. If you know your kid is on the computer and you see them doing something they're not supposed to, like, well, I'm not trying to give advice, but let me put it to you like this. If you know your kid has a reputation of causing trouble in school, then you might want to check out what they're doing on the computer to see they're not trying to cause that same kind of trouble online to other people. Because quite frankly, I'm not trying to put the total blame on them, but when you think about it, a majority of the cyberbullies and trolls that get blamed seem to be nothing more than young kids. And like I said, we get it. Some of you don't think what we do is hip and cool. That you'd rather have us do something you want, but it's not about you. So again, like I said, it's one thing when you want to troll somebody and cyberbully them because they do have the power to block you, remove your comments, and report you. But it's another when you want to cross the line and involve family. That's something you do not do. So, that's all I'm going to say, folks. That's all I'm going to say on this. But let me know what you guys have to say. Have you ever dealt with something to where somebody goes onto a Facebook or a Twitter of, let's say, your relatives, your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, and says something about you to them, and they don't know who that person is, and the result in the end is for them to block them or remove them? Let me know what you guys have to say about that, if you've had any experiences in that category. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to head back into work now, and I'll talk to y'all later.